Hi guys, so this is my first video. I quickly wanted to come here and talk to you about how you can sort of maintain and preserve your muscle mass now that most of us cannot train for an extended period of time. I thought this would be the right time to make such a video. Um, Especially if you worked very hard in building that muscle, trained throughout the year with very little time off. The biggest question on your mind today would be what I can do to sort of maintain and preserve that muscle. Now the points covered in this video will also apply to situations wherein you're sick or you have got an injury. Now you don't lose muscle as soon as you think you do. I did a small research on this, so I have curated my own points. I also read a few articles, so I will try and make this very short and simple. Now the first point is nutrition. Now nutrition has a huge impact to play on how your body composition is going to change. Basically, how your body composition will get affected by how much you're eating. So it's very important for you to eat within your daily maintenance calorie level. Now you will also ask me, how does one calculate their daily maintenance calorie level? So there's a small formula for this. The formula is your body weight in pounds into 15. So for example, if someone weighs 170 pounds, so 170 into 15 is 2550. So his daily maintenance calorie level is 2550. So that is how you can calculate your daily maintenance calorie level. Also focusing on your macros, that is your protein, carbs and fats. So it's always best to sort of maximize on your protein intake. So say somewhere around a range of 0.73 gram per pound to 1 gram per pound of your body weight. And then you can fluctuate between carbs and fats. Also, if you are planning to go on a cut right now, I don't think now is the best time for you to go on a cut, because you will be in a calorie deficit for an extended period of time without any sort of resistance training. So that will actually increase the likelihood of muscle loss, which you do not want. So it's always best to sort of eat in your daily maintenance calorie level to maintain and preserve that muscle. Now the second point is the ability of your muscles to store muscle glycogen and water. Now when we train, our muscles go through something called as micro trauma. So micro trauma is basically the breakdown of your muscles, which causes inflammation, and that is why your muscles have a greater capacity when it comes to storing muscle glycogen and water. And that is why your muscles look big, and that is how you get the pump. Now that you're home and not training, you must have noticed that your body looks a little deflated. That is because your muscles aren't storing that amount of muscle glycogen and water as they would if they were going through micro trauma. So everything will be regained once you get back to your training routine. Now my last and final point is about muscle memory. So muscle memory is basically a phenomena which is very powerful, and it is proven. To make it very simple, I would say that your muscles have memory. So I have drawn a small diagram for you to understand this better, but first I'll explain it in words and then I'll show you the diagram. So for example, if this is our muscle, now our muscle stores something called as myonuclei inside of them. So for example, let's say the number of myonuclei is 3. Now you work hard, your muscles experience something called as hypertrophy, which is the increase in the size of the muscle. So the number of myonuclei from 3 have now become 6. Now that you're home and not training, your muscles experience something called as atrophy, which is the decrease in the size of the muscle. But the number of myonuclei are still 6 even in the atrophied muscle. So now I'll show you the diagram. So this is your muscle with 3 myonuclei. Now you work hard, you increase the number of myonuclei, and this is your current state, but the number of myonuclei is still the same, and you will get back to this once you're back to your training routine. Now that was it for this video. I know this was a little irrelevant for those of y'all who aren't into bodybuilding or powerlifting or any sort of that activity. I promise I will come back with a simpler video next time. Thank you for watching. Share it with your friends and let them know that they aren't really going to lose muscle as soon as they think they would. Basically anybody who wants to prevent muscle loss. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.